Happy Monday. It's flashcard time, but we've had some time off. So let's get those gears going and say our sounds nice and loud. Oi. O. Ow. O. Two sounds. Ed, d, t. Or. And Ow. U, O. O. Oi. A. Aw. Were. Aw. I. Aw. Would you look at that? Let's keep it going on this new Monday. What's up, second grade, and happy Monday. Welcome to our last week of January. And of course, to kick off this last week of the month, we got to start with reading. So all this month of January, we've been focusing on all these different O teams and the different ways we can read them in our words. But today we're going to introduce to our final O team of the month. But before we meet our next O team, what do we got to do? We have to speed decode, of course, with our last O teams, OU and OW. So get that brain turning and let's start decoding. Okay, what do you see? O, U, OU says ow. So the word is sound. Sound that you hear, of course. Up next we see O, W. OW in the middle of a word says ow. So the word is clown, a silly clown. Good job. We see OU says ow. So the word is proud, to be proud of yourself. And what do we see? OW at the end of a word says O. So the word is yellow, the color yellow. Good job. Last one. O, W. OW says ow, because it was in the middle of the word. So the word is brown, the color brown. Good job warming up that brain. Let's meet our next and final O team. So our learning target for Monday says, I can listen to identify the two different sounds for O. So our final O team of this month is OO. Two O's are going to team up together and say one sound altogether. But there's two sounds that OO is going to make. And today we are going to learn those two different sounds and practice listening for the difference in words. Today we're really going to listen to see, can I hear the difference between the two sounds for OO? challenge today. So let's learn about these two different sounds. First up, O-O is going to make a short sound. So O-O, they're vowels, and they can make a short sound. That short sound is You got hit in the stomach. Can you say that with me? One more time. So the short sound for O-O is like in this word. Can you repeat after me? B-U-K. B-U-K. Book. Book. Exactly. In the word book, O-O is making our sound. Can you say the word? Book. Book. Do you hear that sound? Listen for it. One more time. Book. Book. That's the short sound for O-O. This is just one of the two sounds it's going to make. And of course, with every new O team we are learning, we have to do mirror words with it as well. So, to introduce our first sound, are you ready to do mirror words with me? Okay, here we go. And mirror words. The short sound for O-O is The short sound for O-O is The short sound for O-O is Mirrors down. Good job. So when we hear in a word, that's telling us this is the short sound for O-O. So if we know the short sound is what's the long sound for O-O? So the second sound O-O is going to make is what we call the long sound. And that sound is ooh. Can you say that with me? Ooh. One more time. Ooh. Like if you really don't like something, ooh. So the long sound for O-O is ooh. Like in this word. Can you repeat after me? Ooh-ol. Ooh-ol. That is pool. Pool. A swimming pool is an example of when O-O says its long sound ooh. So now we know the two different sounds. We've got our short sound, but the long sound for O-O is ooh. Can you listen? Can you hear it? Pool. Pool. O-O is saying ooh in the word pool. Good job. Okay, so we have the short sound with mirror words, but now we've got to do the long sound. So, are you ready for round two? Here we go. Mirror words. The long sound for O-O is ooh. The long sound for O-O is ooh. The long sound for O-O is ooh. Mirrors down. Awesome job. So whenever we hear that ooh sound in a word, we're going to know it's the long sound for our O-O team. Okay, second grade. Now that we've been introduced to a short and a long sound, we're going to just quickly see some more examples of how we can work to be ready to flip that sound when we read. So, we're going to look at a few more words that have O-O, but are pronounced different ways. So this is part of our listening skill and being able to flip, change the sound we're working with when reading. So we're just giving this a try. Okay, can you repeat after me? O-O says So the word is good. Good. Okay, next one. Repeat after me. O-O says So the word is cook. To cook food. Good job. But what if we need to flip the sound? We were working with short, but now we're going to long. So let's flip. Can you repeat after me? O-O says ooh. So the word is moon. The moon in the sky. Do we hear the difference? But now it's ooh. Last one. O-O says ooh. So the word is Zoom. Zoom, where we all got to see each other this morning. So we were reading these words so we can practice flipping and being prepared to work with the two different sounds for O-O. Okay, second grade. Now we're really going to test those listening skills of O-O with our Super Kids workbook. But, you know, we can't get there without giving ourselves a this or that break. So come on, stand up for me real quickly to get a little movement in. And I have a little bit of a more peculiar question for you. Are you standing? Okay. Which of these two items would you rather be? Would you rather become? Would you rather become a statue? Or would you rather become a painting? What do you think? Which of these would you rather see yourself as? A statue? If so, you're going to swim for 5. Or a painting? If so, you're going to run for 5. What do you think? Which of these would you rather see your own self as? I'm going to choose a painting just because I think there'd be more colors in it. So I'm going to run for 5 seconds. Did you make your choice? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Got a nice little brain break in. So come on, sit down with me as we all get out our workbooks. Okay, as you're getting settled back in your lovely seat, you're looking for page 76, detectives. Page 76. So on page 76, all we're going to look at is this top portion. So on page 76, all you're looking at is the top today. So let me explain to you how we're going to listen for our two sounds for O-O. So in each word that we identify, we're going to have to listen for what sound O-O is making. It's either going to say its short sound, or it will say ooh, its long sound, ooh. It's going to be up to us and our listening skills to tell the difference. And we're going to mark that difference. We're going to write it down on the words we're reading. So let me tell you how we're going to show that difference. So up here it has the words long and short that we've been talking about. So what's the long sound for O-O? What's the long sound? Ooh, it's our ooh sound. If we're reading a word and we hear the ooh sound, we're going to mark that with a straight bar on the top. That marks a vowel's long sound. The straight bar on the top if we hear ooh. I want you to mark that so you can have an example. But we might hear O-O, say it's short sound. Do you remember? What's the short sound for O-O? That's the one where you get like hit in the stomach. So if we hear the sound today while looking at O-O, we're going to mark it with a little kind of long U or a little curvy line. I want to make sure that you're showing they're really different. So for the short sound, we're going to draw a kind of half circle on top of O-O if it says So make sure you have these marks so you know what to do today. Okay, second grade, let's get started on question number 1. So, are we moved down to number 1? What is this a picture of? A foot. Something we all have, a foot. Of these 3 words, can you circle which one matches foot? What's that word? It's this first word exactly because foot. But that's not all. There's an O-O in this word, and we have to figure out what sound is it making. Can you say this word to yourself? Foot. What sound is O-O making? What sound? It's making the short sound So we're going to mark that with a little half circle drawn right on the top. So that means when you're going back and reading, you know this O-O will say so the word is foot. Good job. This is how we're testing our listening skills today. Okay, look at number 2. We have 2, what are these? They help us build. They're called tools. Tools. Can you circle which word spells tools? That middle word, of course, with the L at the end, tools. But can you listen? What sound is O-O making? Say it to yourself. Tools. T-oo-o. T-oo-o. What sound? Ooh, the long sound ooh. So that means we're going to mark it with a line right on the top to show that O-O says ooh. Good job. Okay, what about number 3? This is a picture of a pile of what? A pile of wood. A pile of wood. Can you circle which word matches? Wood. The bottom word with our O-O and D. But can you listen? Say the word to yourself. Wood. What sound is O-O making? Wood. D. And what sound is that? Long or short? It's the short sound. So we're going to draw our half circle on the top for the short sound in wood. Good job. Okay, last but not least, we're going to do number 4 together. What do you see? This is a picture of what? All this stuff that we eat is called food, of course. So which word spells food? The word in the middle with the D at the end, food. But you know that's not all. What about O-O? Can you hear it? Food. Food. What sound is it making? Food. Ooh, ooh. And what sound is that? Long or short? Ooh. show that's the long sound ooh. Woo! Okay, second grade, this is our listening test today. Can you hear if oh says or ooh? That's up to you. Remember, you gotta work slowly. You can't guess. You really have to listen for the difference. So what you're going to do right now, second grade, is you're going to finish this section we're working on. So you're just going to complete 5 through 8. And remember, there's 2 steps. You have to circle which word matches the picture, and then listen for what sound oh is making. Is it making its long sound? What's the long sound? Ooh. Or the short sound? What's the short sound? So you have to listen for the difference and then mark on the word which sound it's making. Ooh, So just like we did up here, your word needs to match after you've been carefully listening for the sound oh is making. When's that done, and you've finished 7 through 8 by marking the sound, then you're going to take a video of yourself. So in the video that you show me on Class Dojo, you're going to read all the words we've circled. But you're not just going to read them. In the video, I want you to tell me what sound oh is making. So you're going to read the word, foot, and then tell me what sound is oh making. Oh says Tools. Oh says ooh. Wood. Oh says So besides just reading the words, you have to tell me what you discovered and what sound oh is making. So we're really testing those listening skills today. Everyone's going to, number 1, do 5 through 8 by marking what sound oh is making. Ooh, Then in your video, part 2, in the video on Dojo, you're going to read the words to me and tell me which sound is oh making. Or ooh. So I want you to tell me what you decoding detectives found out. Okay, second grade. So we've only got a little bit left on this awesome page. I can't wait to hear what your awesome listening skills found. So let's get to work right now with oh.